only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor, no more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what be here? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media, the number one media in Nigeria, no more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger what you salute to that. As you all can see, what you are seeing right there on the screen. But before that, let me quickly acknowledge my people right there. Mother of all mommy diaspora, good evening to you, mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do. Appreciate you always. Thanks for the love, for the support, the prayers, for being there for us all. Thank you very much, Abu Azi, my brother. Appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for your selfless service. Appreciate every one of you right there. Thanks for your time with us this evening. Already right there. Wisdom Lock is with us. Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Stella Masavedo, many more. Kakimbare, Bex Manx, Kate tomorrow say thank you. God made that, and God will bless every one of you. My people, just press on the like and help us to share. In case I did not
mention your name. We really need to move on right now. And for those of you that want to join us, it's the best time for you to come in. I'm not presenting another video anymore. I just want us to, the reason why I have to recapitulate on that particular video, even though you guys know that I showcased it already on our pre-recorded video this morning, how Wike is very certain of 2027. You know, I've told you guys before that 2027, there's a lot of fear right now, even though I know that I trust my principal, Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. He can come up with anything, but still, there is a lot of doubt somehow. You know, I don't know what is going to happen if INEC reform is not addressed. The country, I don't know what's going to happen. And you all can see on the screen, you know, in the situation we are currently facing right now in Nigeria, Tinubu and the federal government as a whole, they are set to increase the salaries of the president, vice, senators, reps, and governors. They want to increase their salaries. You know, why the common citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, they are collecting 70 to 75,000 naira monthly. It's not even enough for them to look after themselves. So I don't know. I don't know if this government have empathy, if they have compassion, because you increasing your own salary while the common citizens are languishing away is baffling, is a question that we need to ask. I wish we can get answer to it. So I thought I should bring that in, even though it broke out yesterday, but a lot of people are already talking about it. So it's part of the things that we're going to be addressing today. I'm very, very happy that my two lions are already here with me, because you know that I have a couple of vocal analysts here on my platform. I already have two of them here. You know, Mr. Jonathan, I want you to come in here to talk to us on this particular increment of salaries, because trust me, this is shocking. This is not the time, because we're talking about to reduce consumption to production, but this is to increase consumption and God, I don't even know what I want to put up. Nigeria matter, my people, is crazy, man. It's crazy. And a lot of them are docile. Nobody's speaking. Everybody are used to the whole situation bestowed on them for a reason I don't know. But I appreciate every one of you, my people. I don't know anybody that want to call in. This is the best time for you to call in. You know, if not, I'm just going to move on straight to the two that I have already on the panel so that they can start talking with us. I appreciate every one of you, my people. I have a couple of things that I'm supposed to project, but because I came on late, so I'm not going to put my time on that. I just want us to talk. To be honest, I wouldn't, because I've been on the road since morning doing one or two things, so I wouldn't want to stay here for so long. But depend on how the conversation goes. Thank you very much, everyone. And God bless you now. Nobody's calling in right now, but while the video were going on, two of you were calling in, but I cannot continue returning calls all the time. But still, I like to move straight to Black Panther. I have Black Panther with me. I have Mr. Alabo with me. Maybe before both of them finish their conversation, we'll see more people that will come in. But I'm not going to give both of them time to talk on their own. They can interject themselves while the conversation is going on, and see if we'll receive more people to the panel. My people, now God bless you now. I've done my part. I just want us to move on right now. Black Panther, my brother, thank you very much for coming early. I'm very, very grateful. Those of you that normally come in early, you don't know what you're doing for me, because I love this. Thank you, Black Panther. I beg, talk to us. My brother, my brother.
My brother. I hope the weather is getting tougher.
My brother, you know, no, it's getting a little bit cold now. So yeah. So we are good.
Thank God for the weather in England. I hope the weather is getting tougher in Nigeria as it is now. We are all under tremendous pressure.
The people who are in Nigeria, you go ask Tinubu.
I want to thank you. Thank everybody.
Your line is cutting off. Why?
Oh, my line. Don't worry. It will stay stabilized now. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know where they go carry this network.
And they use the best network.
How you there, America? You get your world network. Eh? I
Ask
don't
that
understand.
man. You dey fit use T-Mobile for that in a country. If you let you use them.
No, you don't ever say my network they break for UK. Which you worry
You
you?
dey fit use T-Mobile. Answer my question.
Come UK, come see network. You know, they
Call
see
you
how we
can
dey
see
enjoy.
better network. They talk on now only you they get problem for that your Texas when you live for there.
No be say I get. They are trying to reconfigure their network now. They are working on a lot of things on the highway and everywhere. So we're having a sort of bump. It's all over America. T-Mobile subscribers, they are having it, and some other network. So it's not T-Mobile is not a baby network. They bought over Spring and they are functioning better. I want to thank everybody out there. I want to thank my fellow panelists. I want to thank you. Thank you for coming early. As Naya was said, if we don't come early, he will stay and talk. His saliva go finish. And I want to say, may God bless every one of us. I want to start by saying, I want to start by thanking one of the most respected citizens of Nigeria, quote and unquote. One of the most, in short, he carried the strength of the country in his heart. He carried love, passion for humanity. He feel the heartbeat of the people. Despite he's not a politician, but he's come out every day to speak for the people. But before I go further, I want to say, Mommy in diaspora, may God bless you. You will continue to live long until you get this fight over. More grace, man. Thank you. The person is a man filled with strength. So much strength that he can live in a day without not eating. But wants the people to be at peace and want smile to come to the face of every Nigerian. Despite we come from different tribes and regions, but it doesn't look on that. The person is Mr. VDN. I call him Mr. VDN. A very dark man from the continent, the greatest continent on earth, Africa, and from the greatest monarch in the world, the Edos. That is who we are. We stand for the truth and we are fearless because we are warriors. That makes us prince because of our conquering, conquering so many kingdoms. Today, most of them are dragging, trying to contest history with the Beninese. I want to say, VDM, may God bless you. We'll keep on supporting you. You are not the most perfect man, but we'll keep on supporting you. You apologize when need to be when you need to apologize, and you rant and you do it when time for you to do it physically. That shows you are a man of your word. Up and down. You are articulated. You know when to speak to the public and you know when not to speak. May God bless you and give you the strength to go extra mile in what you are doing. And we are with you. We are doing it the same way. We are doing it different way. But God will see all of us through. I thank him very much. Now, we got to go to what is happening in Nigeria. You see, we have fashioned out a lot of solutions, but still, many Nigerians don't know the problem of Nigeria. Many, more than 75%, don't know the problem of Nigeria. What is making a lot of them come out is, oh, the food is cost. Let them reduce the food. Let them reduce rice. Let them reduce. They don't know that we don't, as a country, we don't have anything. We are just struggling on our home. We are creating government inside a country, different government. When you build your home, you put all the infrastructures that you can put, the water, the light. If you have more money, you build the roads linking to your house. If anything happen on the highways, nobody will come for you. For 3 days, more than a week, the government will keep silent and do as if they did not know what is happening. You guys can see what is going on in Edo State. More than how many days has the government come out to speak? Has the government come out to show compassion? Has the government come out to implement the laws that they have created? The answer is no. So why are they government? So why are they government? That is the question. So why are they in that office? I will answer that question. They are in there to loot all the mineral resources, all the wealth that God has given to you and I. That is what they are doing. They are there to loot everything. So my brothers and sisters, we have a lot of things to do. The Nigerian state is in total coma. And it hasn't even blinked an eye that is going to come out of his coma. Nigeria is in total coma. And for us to wake him up, we'll all have to come together to understand what we are fighting against. We are fighting against satanism from inside, and we are fighting against another satanism from outside. So we have two battles, because even when we create a government in the country, there is another satanism. We have to devise a means to block that satanism from coming after the government and the institution we are going to create. And how do we create this institution? Many say, oh, we got to have electoral laws. Many say we got to make sure that we create more institutions. Many say we have to put infrastructures in place. I want to ask this question. I want to ask everybody this question. If you have a rotten foundation, if you have a bad foundation, how can you work with that bad foundation? There's nothing or nothing you can do. You cannot put a 3-story building on a bad foundation. It will fall down, and you come again, you want to build it again, it will fall down. No matter how many bricks, any concrete you put on top of that house, as you build it, it will fall. That is what we are encountering. People think it's going to work. I put it. No! I'm just telling you the problem of the Nigerian state. People come here to say, oh, no, so many countries have done it before. Blah, blah, blah. They don't know the history of that country. Rather, they are just sitting down. I hear say, and what Google is saying, but they don't go deeper to know the history of that country, to know how that country was founded, and know what they went through to become who they are today. Because your foundation will determine the kind of country you are going to have in future. Your history will speak about your present. Nigeria will never become a nation if we don't fix our foundation. Fixing the branches, the core building will still collapse. Fixing the branches, the whole thing will still collapse. And we'll come back to square one again and again and again. Do you know how many years we've been fighting to fix Nigeria? That for over 30 years, for over 30 years, the military came with different systems. Some were good, some meant well, but the external satanism refused them to perform. Rather, they collapsed them and bring down another satanic one. And those satanic one now manifested into the Agbada, the civilian regime, and they came back to continue the rhetoric, the evil they started during the military junta era. Some militaries were there. They wanted to fix it, but they refused them to fix it. Because they always say, Nigeria cannot be fixed. We have to make use of the one we have. That is a man that have lost hope. That is a man that doesn't possess the audacity of hope. That is why you will say, oh, we will make use of this one. Even countries that don't have the good one, there is nothing like a perfect constitution. There is nothing like a perfect country. Anybody that will come here to tell you there is a perfect country, that person is out of his mind. But there's something we have that we need to do to make that country start on a very good trajectory, to make that country look like what we vision out there, to make that country look like what we want to see it to become, to make that country look like where you are sitting today, looking at me from the diaspora. We need to do what? We need to fix our foundation. We need to fix our foundation. If we fix our foundation, the love that we've lost, we will recover it. The greatest nation that we dreamed about, we will go there. We will end up being greater than the greatest. God did not give us this country for us to suffer the way we are suffering. God gave us this country because man can make anything great if he wants to make it great. A man can make anything so destructive within the twinkle of an eye. So my brothers and sisters, you have to understand the problem of the country. You don't have to just say because you want to talk. You don't have to give up because if you give up, you have no country. You don't have to say, oh, I don't want to hear anything about the country. When you say you don't want to hear anything about the country, then close your mouth forever and ever. When your brothers and sisters are being slain, don't speak. When it comes to your doorstep, and when the Nigeria happened to you, don't talk, because you have refused to participate in the emancipation of this country. We all have a duty. We all have a duty in our hand. We all have the right. We have the power. We have the thinking capacity. We have the intellectual capacity. We have the might to make this country turn around and build a strong foundation. If we don't do it, look at what they are doing now. They are planning to increase their own paycheck. Why the people that till the soil? Why the people that makes Nigeria what it is? Why the people that can make the economy be a greater economy? They are wallowing in penury. Does that tell you that you have a country? You don't have a country because we are divided in so many forms. Our tribe is supposed to make us greater. Our tribes that we have in Nigeria is supposed to make us greater, because every tribe in Nigeria have their own where they have their strength, where they can do greater than the other one, where we can put together the kind of thinking cap that every tribe has and become a dynamic force to be reckoned with in the entire universe. Look at what is happening in the world. They are scared because they have not seen this before in the history of mankind. That a black nation like Dangote company can have the biggest private refinery in the world. I'm not support of what he's doing, some of his part of his company is doing, because we don't have a rickety country. But they are scared. The dynamics of the world, they are scared. First time in the history of the world, America will sell crude oil to an African country, and when they refine it, they will buy it back. They will buy it back. The capacity to refine 850,000 barrels per day. It is never seen anywhere in the world where a private refinery does that. That is to tell you that we have something in us. We have something in us. Civilization is in us. The ability to create and remodel a greater foundation for ourselves. We have it. But what are we doing? Many of us does not understand the problem that is in our hand. That is the basic fundamental. You see Nigeria arguing. You see a man called in yesterday talking about a man that is a drug baron. I asked this question, and is the president of Nigeria. If you have a company that is worth $1 billion, will you give that company, or will you make the president of Nigeria the chairman of the company? The answer. Why are you not supporting to build? Why are you supporting him? An economy that we can make. Is handling it. Can you hear? Because when it went off, I saw it.
It's your network, yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now clearly.
Okay, so are you done? I think Nigeria Watch is not there, so I can
And
continue.
you go ahead. You go ahead. Don't worry, there's a breakage. Just go ahead. Don't worry.
All right. All right. Thank you, sir. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Nigeria Watch. Thank you for what you do. Mommy Diaspora, thank you, everyone. People on the comment section, God bless you. Let us use the like button and push this
Mr.
message.
Labo,
Yeah, can you
Mr.
hear me?
Labo, I
Yes.
thought it's my turn, right?
Huh?
No,
I thought
Nalabo, let Alabo go ahead because he blocked the thing. Cut me off. So let Alabo.
I'm messing with him. I'm messing with him.
Okay.
Okay, I'm the second person after Black Panther, okay? I will come to you when I finish. All right. Good evening, Nigerians. Yeah, let me just start with what is happening, what the video we just watched before we go to 2027. How is it going to be for us? It's left for us, for Nigerians, for us to decide. For what I see, the first time I will agree with Nyesom Wike. The first time I will agree with him because everything he said about Rotimi Amechi, for that one, I'm from Rivers State. I was there when he was governor. We know what happened. Both of them are birds of the same feather. They finish our resources in our state. So he's saying the truth. Rotimi Amechi have the right to come also and expose him. He knows him what he has done. Both of them, they finish our state. He's talking about the turbine. He's talking about the turbine. What happened on that? It's just that it started with Odili. Odili built that gas turbine in Transamadi, and it was something Obasanjo came to commission. When Obasanjo came and saw what happened there, a lot of my guys who worked there, it was a cat engine they brought in to power that place, not the real gas turbine. It was a fraudulent something they used to take money from River State. And after a while, when Amiechi came in, he did a business with Tony Cool, and that was how he sold that thing to his friend. And from that way, Wike coming out to say, yes, I didn't see any 5 naira. Though Amiechi claimed he used that money to build a health center, one hospital in town, which there was no foundation, which I'm aware of that one. Wike came, and he was the one that went after Amiechi demolished that hospital in town. He didn't do anything. Wike came and do. So my only problem with this both of them is that his own, you can see him what he's doing in Abuja, but it's a situation where a project of 10 naira, they will use 50 million to do it. That is where it's really sad for us. And that is where Nigeria are feeling the pain because of this attitude of these people. For us, Nigeria, it is left for us to decide when you see characters of people like Nyesom Wike and character of Amechi. Amechi is telling us that he's going to fight corruption in 1 month. Where will he start? He was working under Buhari. He could not do that. He was the governor of Rivers State. Under him was what a Wike with him they did. Wike was in charge of the primary school. He knows how much Wike took, and the other schools were abandoned under him. He could not complete a lot of projects in some local government. Till today, as I'm talking to you, those primary education was still abandoned. Wike was in charge of that project as a chief of staff then. And he frustrated every effort. It was about taking money, not doing the project. So that was what happened there. That is why I'm saying both of them, they know what happened. But I thank God so far for the people of Rivers State. We are seeing this now happening. That at least they are confessing on national TV how they looted the resources of Rivers State. Because both of them do not have any job. Amechi said his wife was a businesswoman. Wike said his father was a general manager of no companies. So we thank God at least they are confessing. If it is a country where institutions are working, these two guys would have been in jail. Rotimi Amechi and Yesu Wike would have been in jail. But because we don't have institution working, both of them, they are not under immunity. Amechi is not under immunity. What does Amechi know about Tinubu? What does Amechi know about Tinubu that is scaring them that they cannot? You know that Amechi is corrupt, that you cannot put him and allow EFCC to come with all the evidence. Because Amechi took over, Wike took over from him. So he knows whatever thing, just like Simfubara took over from Wike. He knows how much Wike looted from River State. All the River State property that Wike took by force and turned it into his personal property. So that one came out also and said, yes, all those things Wike was doing. He said, like, Simfubara said all those ones. Is anything happening? What is happening in Abuja today, land grabbing and all the rest, is he under immunity? But nothing is going to happen. It's really sad that we are in a country like this where criminals will come on TV. It's still the same River State that the APC party chairman, factional chairman in River State, Tony Okocha, came to national TV and be telling people that they stay in the government house to write result. In other country, by now he would have been behind bars, serving his jail term. But unfortunately, we are in a country where criminals are being celebrated for their wrongdoing. Going to 2027, Nigeria, it is left for you. Now I will come and agree with some people who are talking about, but I will bring my own suggestion, is my own personal opinion. Declaring state of emergency on electoral reform is the only option for Nigerians. We are not going to wait for President Tinubu. It's Nigerians who declare state of emergency. It is left for us. This is time for us to take the bull by the horn. We are not going to wait. We are not going to be sitting on the fence. Anybody, wherever you are, whether it's Peter Obi, whether it's Atiku, all of them must come together and hold their hands. Tinubu organized rally in Lagos 2012 and force Goodluck, who has made provision to remove fuel subsidy, and there was boss across the state. Every governors agree with it. But Tinubu formed his own coalition in Lagos with Fashola and Tunde Bakare, Buhari, all of them. They attended those things. Our son, what is his name? Falana. All of them, Adeboye, they organize themselves and say subsidies for the poor people. This is the same Tinubu today sitting, and nobody is willing to come out and protest. Is it not Tinubu that is the president? So today, with what I've seen with the by-election and the information our satellite have picked regarding the 2027 election, some of the things we don't like saying because not to discourage people, because we want a new Nigeria. There are things you say on air that is going to affect people. Like our Bible said in Corinthians, sorry for using it, some of you who are Muslim, I'm a Christian. It said it is not a sin you eating something that is meant for sacrifice or eating in the shrine. But somebody who is behind you watching, who does not have the faith, will misunderstand you, misconstrue your reason for doing that. Those are the things, some of us with what we have seen and what we understand about what is happening in Nigeria. If you begin to say a lot of things on here, it will make something, because that is what APC is pushing. APC is pushing that narrative to make you believe that they have already won 2027 election. So we manage what we say, but however, we must stand out and make this decision of declaring state of emergency on INEC and the electoral reform and the National Assembly. These are decisions because we put them there and we will decide what we want. These politicians are not up to 5 million people sitting there, both state assemblies, councillors, and everything. Put them together. So we, the Nigerian people, have to come out and make this decision. If we don't do this, the question you will ask yourself, man who claimed to be a Democrat, got into office, the whole thing is said against the opposition, against the ruling government then, when he was in opposition, that these are the things he's going to do, electoral reform, make INEC independent. So all these things he got into office and who claimed to be a Democrat turned to different things. Nigerians are not asking questions, what is happening? We have to stand up and push for it. He fought
Mr. Labo,
himself. Yes, sir.
who promised you that?
Tinubu.
And you believe him?
That no,
Okay,
I'm
carry
just
on, sir.
saying now. Yes, now that is the thing. Now they, you see, that is the narrative they push. Give us a mandate. They push this narrative to Nigerians that is a Democrat. It's the media because he has money to pay the media. So he pays so much, and some of these NGOs and some of these civil societies who were on this payroll. So this man they push this false narrative about him. And today he's the president. But it was never like that. People who were close to him, who know him, they know that Tinubu is not what they projected him to be. But today now it's conspicuous. Everybody can see. It's something now for Nigerians to know that this character, in the first place, in a good place, a character like Tinubu wouldn't have even smelled the corridor of power in Nigeria. A convicted criminal will never be a president of our country. This is a big mistake because we don't have a functional institution that is working. If we have an institution, I don't think this will happen because we will have weak people mounting those institutions who are open to corruption. They just want to take money. They want there to make money. That is why we are suffering today. So Nigerians, please, it is left for you. Let us begin to push this narrative. If you any contact you get, call out Atiku, call out all the opposition leaders. Amechi is talking about protest. He is the one doing. Let's begin to call him now. Nigerians want to lead. He led it when he was in student union, which he claimed during the military. We want him to also come out. But however, they will not. Because these people are elite, they are not hungry. You are the one hungry. They have secured money so much for their children, they will not come. Peter Obi is putting himself forward. He's part of the elite. He wants to save it because he's a good man among inside the devils. That is the thing. And we cannot find anybody like him. But he's elite. He has money that his children are not worried. His children are here. They are UK citizens. So they have their life living. They don't even depend on Nigeria resources. So it is you, the poor man on the street. We have to come out. If we gather, I'm telling you, just 5 million in Abuja to block the INEC office and assemblies, National Assembly, my brother, Tinubu will panic. Tinubu will panic. Just what we're doing. It's not a violent. If they like, let them hijack it. Because that is a master of strategy. He's very good in wrongdoing. But we must stand there and demand to say what? Is electoral reform nothing? Give us the IRF you put and spend billions of naira. We want you to back it with law. Even if you did not do any other things, just back it with law. Let us see it reading. And anybody that is buying election, we will see them being prosecuted. Jail. If it is capital punishment, just to stop it. Maybe later they can amend the law. Stop it. This person should be not sentenced to death, but they should be hanged. Any corrupt person found buying election, politician buying, inducing voters, just straight hand to death or shoot them. If that kind of law can be put in place, that is the only thing. We will move forward. For me, what we see, we don't want to discourage anybody. These people have let you know that there is nothing Nigerians can do. Imagine election, what is happening. They are ready. The money you see them borrowing, they will give you 50,000 because you are hungry. Even 5,000 Nigerians will take and vote APC. It's really sad. Let me just leave you, give us our mandate. Maybe we will come back again. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. Give us our mandate, please. Give us our mandate. Are you there? Okay, if give us our mandate, it's not there. Oga Jonathan, can anybody hear me, please?
I can hear you.
Oga Jonathan, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Mama,
hear you. I'm calling, give us
Mama
our mandate.
Echo.
Mama Yeshu, are you there? Okay, Odua, speak to us, please. Mama
I'm
Yeshu.
here.
Okay, Mama Yeshu, if you are there, please go ahead.
All right.
Your 8 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Greetings to you, beloved Elvis. Greetings to you, Mama Diaspora. Greetings to all the panelists, the listener, and the viewer. The thing is this. We know we are alone. When I mean alone, me and my children, we are alone. We don't have leader. What we have are oppressors. The president is in APC. PDP is there. They have been declared internationally. They are terrorist organization, including all the members of APC, PDP. So since we've known they are the terrorizing us, making our parents not to be able to go too far, driving them from their village, we have declared the enemy, just like the international world has declared the enemy. And since you know they are your enemy, you don't have business. The only business we have is to fight and take them out of power. And this makes me to call on Mr. Gregory Peter Obi, Showore, and every other meaningful Nigerian. The off-season election that just happened, we didn't prepare for it. We know they will rig. How did we prepare to make sure their rigging did not succeed? We did it. But we have off-season election coming up in November in Anambra State. It is our responsibility to know which candidate we are supporting for good governance. Therefore, Mr. Gregory Peter Obi, show us the candidate we need to support in Anambra State November election. Before this week runs out, Mr. Gregory Peter Obi, who are we supporting? Or we are still going to do what we have done, that they just look, let them walk away with rigging? Show us the candidate so that my children home and abroad can walk to see that our vote counts. That is my plea to you, Mr. Gregory Peter Obi. We do not want them to win any off-season election against us again. Never. So the earlier we get the list of off-season election, that brings me to another appeal. All of you in Niger Watch, Black Panther, give us Amade, please, all of you in the panelists, I can't remember names now. And if you are becoming as a panelist, do us a favor, do me a favor. I need the list of all season election starting from now, so that I can be able to follow a bumper to bumper with Peter Gregory Obi to always give us candidate for us to support. We are in this together. If we do our part tirelessly, heaven is backing us up. Victory is sure. So we can't continue to talk without doing the work. And that brings me to Black Matter. I talk with you today. Give us a mandate. I tried to reach out to you. I couldn't get you. But Black Matter will be reaching out to you based on what I discussed with him. And Rita, I will be reaching out to you. But Black Matter is still going to reach out to you on what I discussed with them. We have work to do behind the scene to be able to successfully get what we are looking for. So let every one of us have a mindset of fight for our freedom from this terrorist group, APC and PDP. America has put all their rule also against them.
Mama Esho, good evening to you, ma. Please,
Yes,
when you are using the word fight, be specific, please, so that they don't turn it differently, please.
All
What
right.
are they fighting for? What are they using?
What I mean fight is fight in the polling unit. That is the fight we are fighting in the polling unit. And we are preparing, our preparation is to go out there and do canvassing, evangelism, aggressive one, presenting our candidate to them and telling them why they should vote for that candidate. That is the fight, and that is the revolution. Revolution by ballot. We know they are going to rig. We must prepare to prevent them not to rig our vote and our vote to count. So we need people in the polling unit that will mount that pressure for our vote to count. And we will be calling on people to go and do the needful and make sure you vote. That is why I'm calling on Gregory Peter Obi to tell us which candidate to support in Enugu. When I get the list of off-season election, I will also be able to reach out on time to know which candidate we are canvassing for, and we'll start canvassing, working tirelessly to get our candidate in. So that is the fight I am talking about. I hope I make myself clear, Nigeria. I hope I make myself clear, my children. So having also said that, Mr. Gregory Peter Obi, Showore, I want you people to work together. I am appealing. I know I'm trying to find a way to talk to two of you. By the grace of God, it's going to happen soon. I want you people to work together. Take it back movement, obedient movement, work together. Rata group from VDM, work together. I need all of you to help me to achieve this goal. And the goal is to put leadership in your hands so that you can build a new Nigeria for yourself, for the aged people, for the children that are younger than you, for the children unborn. We must work together. Having said that, Mr. Gregory Peter Obi, Showore, and those other people that believe in good governance, please, I want you people to work together with Randy Peter to fight for electoral reform. Mr. Gregory Peter Obi, if you will not lead on this fight, Showore is ready to lead. But we need your voice telling Obide to join Take It Back movement and every other meaningful Nigeria to march forward to the House of Rep, House of Assembly to ensure to mount pressure on them for them to give us the electoral reform we are looking for. So, Mr. Gregory Peter Obi, you need to reach to your brother, Showore. Showore, I know he will be able to stand in the front, but giving the support he needs, giving the voice he needs, and give Obedient the voice to join, Take It Back to get us this electoral reform. Finally,
Mommy, 30 seconds, mommy, please.
yes, finally, VDM, this message is for you. I want you to reach out to me. We have a fight to fight together. My NGO, by the grace of God, will be working with yours for us to fight a class suit against Dangote. Yes, Dangote group of company has caused great harm to our people. Our people deserve that compensation. Thank God, there are some offices over here that I'm trying to look into. If they have offices or they have businesses they are doing in America, that would be a good ground for me to look for an American lawyer to work with me to get justice for our people. So VDN, please reach out to me. And this is what I want to discuss with you, so that we'll be able to create a platform through your own NGO where people will bring evidence to you that they are victims of Dangote wickedness. They will bring evidence to you. I'm coming.
Thank you, Mommy Diaspora.
Wait,
Thank you, Mommy
I'm
Esho.
coming. They
Mama
will
Esho,
bring.
thank you.
I'm rounding up. They will bring evidence to you, VDN. You will help me to collect all this evidence, because we need, as even there is millions of people, we need every person to do that evidence with you. Their name and everything that needs to be done, we'll discuss that. So that those are the things the lawyer that I'm going to hire will use to fight Dangote, to give justice to our people.
All right, thank you,
This
man.
harm is too much, and we can get it together.
Thank you, man.
To work and achieve it. Thank you, everyone, and God bless
Thank you, man, for that wonderful submission. God bless you, man.
Amen.
VDM will hear you. Mr. Jonathan, are you there, sir? Mr. Jonathan, are you there? Okay, Mr. Odua.
Okay, yeah, okay, let Mr. Odua go. I will come back. I'm just
Okay,
busy.
give us our mandate. Are you still there? I know you are the one that's supposed to speak before Mama Esho.
Okay, all right, then let me quickly do this.
All right.
Yeah, thank you. I agree to Mr. Alabo. Thank you. God bless you. And Mr. Elvis, I greet you once again. God bless you greatly. The fellow panelists, I greet you all. I believe you guys are having a pleasant day. Mommy Diaspora, welcome. And God bless you greatly. The commenters and the prospective callers, you're welcome. God bless you all. You see, it is so interesting. I joined the broadcast on the side. I was listening to Mr. Wike. I didn't have time to, listen to everything. But Wike is the typical Wike. You can't miss it. Is just Wike, the same Wike. He said something very profound today in that interview. And I will say for a very long time, I heard the truth from him today, at least one.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. It's the same thing. I agree with him.
And I will continue to attribute that to him for a very long time to come. For a very long time to come. He started, basically what he's doing now is probe, what we call probe on the side. It's probing. That's what he's doing now, technically speaking. That is probe. He also said, Nigerians are so daft, unquote, Wike. It's not me that said it. It's not Mr. Peter Obi that said it. Because if it were to be somebody else, Daniel Bwala will have taken over the whole space. Felix Moka will have taken over the entire space. They will have sent them all out. Bayo Onanuga will have released a lengthy statement that at the end of the day will have no meaning at all. But it was Wike. Again, Wike said, I quote, Nigerians are so daft, unquote. And yes, I'm only analyzing what Wike said, that Nigerians are so daft. And that is their mentality. That's the way they handle Nigerians when they are alone, when they sit down. Everything they do, they don't just come out. They must have sat down somewhere, talked about it, put out their own different opinions, looked at it from different angles before they, all the time, not just 99%, 100% of the time. They don't just come out to talk. That is their mindset of the destroyers of Nigeria, the ruiners of Nigeria. They believe to their core that Nigerians are daft. So, and every step that they take, each and every time, 100% of the time, they took those decisions on that premise, that the people that we are coming to talk to, the people that we are going to present this to, they are daft. So let's go ahead and do it. He used the word, and he was so bold about it. How I wish they can play it back over and over and over again. In a normal client, that's what the media will use. In fact, for campaign, you just pick that out. He will explain tire to Nigerians, because he said you are daft, and you still see Nigerians, even this past weekend, lining up, voting for this party that believes that you are daft, each and every one. He didn't say he was not referring to one person. He said Nigerians are daft. That is, in fact, that comes at a very, very, unexpected time. I didn't expect that will come out, but that is typical Wike for you anyways. So if I'm not expecting this, what else will I expect from him? What else? Emphatically, he was probing Amechi. Everything he put out there, he put it out in the public space. It is now left for Amechi to come out and defend himself of all of this. That is the man who is also making an attempt to become the president of Nigeria. But again, because they believe that Nigerians are daft people, Amechi, you can easily preempt what he's going to say, how he's going to respond or not respond. And if he does respond, exactly what he's going to say, you can preempt him and take it to the bank. You'll be correct. You'll be correct 100%. He's going to come out and deny it with no proof, no documentation. Somebody said you stole money while you are the M's, while you are the M, superintending over a state. They said you stole money, that over 300 million US dollars was paid. You sold one of the assets of the country to a company called Sahara. You over 300 million United States dollars that they cannot trace the money. In a typical Nigerian politician fashion, Amechi will come out and just deny it. He will not come out with proof to us that this is the money. It was paid into this account. This was the statement when it was paid into the government's account, the Rivers State government's account, with proof. Peter Obi challenged everybody. When he left his brief, his last day in office as governor of Anambra State, the brief he left for the incoming governor: this is the amount of money I'm leaving in these two banks, and these are the balances. And he was so sure of himself. He said, the banks are still there today. Go there and check. It was in that Peter Obi was indicted from different angles, and he came out and he defended himself. You see that statement? That was the final straw. That was the talk of height of transparency and accountability. How can you beat that? Go to the bank. The banks, these banks are still existing today. Go there and ask for balances and statements, which I believe they will have done because they have the wherewithal to do it. Go there and ask for balances as at my last day in office, and a copy of my brief to my successor, which I believe they must have gotten access to all this information. And they find it to be correct, to be true. That's why that case is buried and buried for life. You can't hold him on that. So all this indictment that Wike is coming up with, I dare Amechi is a crook. I dare him. He's a crook. Yes, I'm not saying Wike is is a saint or anything, but I dare Amechi to come out and defend himself. That the over 300, we're talking of dollars here, Wike said over 300, I don't know but the amount was over 300 million United States dollars paid into the account. They could not trace the money. That 30 million was allocated to build an hospital, to build a hospital. They could not find the money. That the monorail.
Mr. Jonathan,
yes,
before you round up with your remaining 1 minute,
yeah,
there is something Mr. Naja was really want you to speak about.
Yes, I'm going to round up on the
increase of a salary.
This salary increase. You see, and then the monorail of 70 billion naira, nowhere to be found. What an indictment! And this is the man. He's been indicted and he's still running his mouth. Somehow he wants to become president. You see, this issue of increase is so funny in Nigeria. Again, they said Nigerians are daft. How else will you put it? If not for the fact that, yes, these people living in this space called Nigeria are daft. That the same government that is telling you that the economy is working, things are getting better, they now want to give themselves, the payday or salary increase of over 45%. If it is working well, what you are earning should be sufficient for you, but for the fact that the people there are daft. If it is working well, the commission himself, the fiscal, the revenue mobilization and allocation and fiscal commission, the DG himself, he said, and I will paraphrase him, he said, we got to pay the president, the Senate president, and other politicians living wages. Are Nigerians earning living wage today? An average Nigerian earning living wage today. When it comes to them, for the very first time, I'm hearing that word from the executive branch of the government, living wage. So you know that if what you are earning today is not sufficient for you that are already looting Nigeria, then how will 70,000, 75,000 be sufficient for Nigerians? If not for the fact that you are paying them slavery wages. Look at them. Look at the hypocrisy. Look at the criminal hypocrisy. It's not just hypocrisy, it is criminal. For the very first time, I had them using the word living wage. So the senators still want to earn living wages? The amount in 2025 budget for salary alone for the executive branch in Nigeria is over 3 trillion. And we're talking about cost 3 trillion. And now they want to add 45%. Add 45% to 3 trillion. Just add 45% to 3 trillion. 45% to you just do the math yourself. From that 3 trillion, now you are talking of almost about 4.5 again. You want to add about 1.5 to 1.8 trillion to it again. And we're talking that to reduce wastages, reduce the cost of governance. Now you are adding to it. A country where there is no production of any kind, a country where it is only, only 15% of Nigerians are working for in the formal, what we call the formal sector. More than 80% are in the informal sector. They are into informal activities, jobs that are so vulnerable. That's what they are doing. That's the kind of job they are doing. And when these crooked politicians want to compare themselves, they are comparing themselves with career public servants, those that are civil servants, that are working there for 20, 30. They are comparing themselves with Nigerian police officers. Can you see these people? Coming from the DG himself. A country where more than 80% of Nigerians, their jobs are so vulnerable. Those are the people you should be talking about getting a living wage, not you.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. There will be enough time for you to come back on this issue.
So sad. But again, what else will you say? They've said it, that the people in that space are daft. Yes, that they are daft. So
thank you, sir.
For you to take. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You've done well. Thank you for that wonderful submission. Give us our mandate. Are you still there? All right, Mr. Odua.
Okay.
Mr. Odua, please. Yeah.
Okay.
8 minutes, sir.
And good evening, Mr. Dr. Alabo. And good evening, Baba Jonathan. Good evening, Mr. Najawash, Black Panther, Mama Yeshu, Mandate. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, man. God bless you for your good work. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers. The passerby, God bless all of us. Well, me, I don't have much to say because my Edo people said I have not even understand Edo finish, not to talk of oh, look at me. Oh, look at me. Oh, look at me. Well, anyway, Tinubu said to increase the money of his salaries. And, you know, what are we going to do? It's a milocom. We said it when he was coming that it is not going to be the president or the government of Nigerians. It is going to be government of myself and myself and of. So that is what he's really doing, because he said it's my turn, not the turn of Nigeria. So let the Nigeria cry and go to hell. Then he said, I know most of you did not vote for me, but you people are surprised of me being on this position. So a person who they did not vote for, who steal, then what did you expect him to give to the people that he steal from? So that is what we are saying. But only what I can say is that in one hand, I will tell you, I like their way of maltreating or mistreating Nigeria. So I will not lie, because it is some Nigerians who we are still stealing ballot box for them, who we are telling people not to, you can't vote here, you can't vote there. So when this hardship is going everywhere, it did not touch only those they did not allow them to vote. It will also touching those people who steal ballot box. And they are saying 2027, they want to become another president. You see, according to the Bible, they said in the book of Exodus that when God sent Moses to Pharaoh to go and let the children of Israel go, but he promised Moses one thing, that I will not allow Pharaoh to just let you go. I will harden the heart of Pharaoh so that I will deal with Pharaoh the way it's supposed to be. Then before I will allow you people, before you, the Israelites will go. That is what the Bible says. So when Nigeria are crying that things are not good, Tinubu said, it is just your concern, it doesn't concern me. So it is good that when he increase his salary, increase the senator and whatever they say, call themselves, the judiciary, he go and borrow money in the name of all Nigerians that are suffering, then he keep it to himself in the name of increasing salary. You know, the other one senator said that time that he's receiving 14 million. That is not enough. So a person receiving 14 million is not enough, but you want others to receive, those who said make their money 100,000 or 200,000, that one will cause inflation. 14 million did not cause inflation. And now, even though those 14 million is equivalent, according to the calculation, was 20 something and 30 something million. Those one did not cause inflation. Then it is those who said make our salary 100,000 and be 200,000. Those one was the one that will cause inflation. So it is good when the police who do stay for them to steal ballot box, just like what they call in buy your election, they did the other day. Then those soldiers who will stay for the ADNEC to be doing rubbish, and those Nigerians who will block you not to vote. So when they suffer more and more, then it is not person that will tell them that you need to fight those who you were supporting before. Because those police that are fighting Nigerians because of 10 naira they will give to you that cannot even buy you kind, then you will allow people to carry election ballot box. Then your children, you cannot even send them to school because there is no money there. Then you start misbehaving, oppressing the people on the street. So I believe when Tinubu deal with all of them, then they will need to learn their lesson so that they will need a real person that can make the country good, that can put the country first, that can put the country forward, not what him. How many years did Tinubu have to live on earth? How many years Akpabio have to live on earth that they want to increase their salary? Well, it is pity that the black man is the devil that they really talk about, especially the leader of black countries. They are the devil, that Satan, that Lucifer that the Bible talk about and the white people talk about are the people who occupy offices. Because if not, if they are not the devil, they will have been putting people into consideration. If you build 2 houses, build 3 houses, build 4 houses, is it not one room you are going to sleep? If your room is larger than 10 acres, you will still sleep only 1 room. By the time you sleep 2 rooms together at the same time, the same minute, you are a mad person. So all these leaders, they are all mad. All those people want to increase salary when the Nigerians are suffering. They are mad people. With their millions, they are eating, they are taking every month. If they are not mad, they will have known that Nigerians are suffering and think of what will leave Nigeria from this pain, not their own salary. Nigeria have not even received minimum wage. They are talking of living wage. They want to receive living wage. Not the Nigerian need to receive living wage. The salary of a Nigerian, a common Nigerian man, known as police, teachers, and so on and so forth, cannot build a house. Even if they retire, they cannot build a house. But the so-called president, senators, only 1 month salary will build a house. And the same police and teachers and on will not come out to come and demonstrate. Even if you come out to demonstrate on their behalf, they will still be fighting you. So that is only what Satan can accept in the hands of his leader. So let him be what they desire, is what they are getting. So I will only tell Nigerians, if you wish then that you don't want this kind of thing to happen, whether you are police, whether you are soldier, whether you are whatever position you are, come out and stop it now. And said enough is enough. How much are they saying they pay students? 75,000. And 75,000 that cannot even buy 1 liter of fuel. But the person that is receiving million said, and you that is receiving 75,000, 100,000, 200,000, you will not come out and said, no, this kind of thing will not happen.
20 seconds, sir.
Then what will I have to say? Me, I'm here. I'm not receiving, I'm not, those, your pain is not touching me. When you cry, it doesn't concern me because I suffer to make my money here. If I did not protest here, I did not come out for protest, my life will have been worse than yours in Nigeria. So if you need good life in Nigeria, go out and protest. Stop evil. Protest against evil without fear or favor.
Thank you,
It
Mr.
is
Odua.
once man die, it doesn't die 2 times.
Thank you,
Thank you, Mr. Labo. Thank you very much, George.
Thank you, sir, for that wonderful submission. God bless you for what you do. Give us our mandate. Are you there? We have been calling give us our mandate. I don't know what is happening.
Just give me.
Black Panther. Black Panther. I think we will do our 2 minutes round again. Black Panther, if you are there, please. Your 2 minutes start now. Okay, since Black Panther is not there, Mama Esho, are you there? Your 2 minutes.
Now,
Ma.
can you hear me?
Okay, Black Panther. This is your network. I
Okay.
don't know what is the problem with your network. Try and
Not
bend
the
the hand of
network.
your mic. Throw
Can you hear
this
me?
level. Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. I put this off my speaker. Nobody can hear me. So I want to thank you. Thank everybody who have spoken. We all have spoken very well. And you see, I told you people that we can talk. I don't want to say anything now about on Wiki. I don't want to say anything. I let him continue to do whatever. I let people that want to talk, that I want let them talk. I know when I will talk on Wiki issue. When the rot of the thing that he wants to bring out of the den of evil, when it comes after him or his family, then I will talk. But that is the best time to take a sword into the hearts of the people that will say, oh yeah, let God this thing, we pray. That time I will carry that sword and shoot inside the hearts. That is the time we talk, where people will be saying something cool, calm, being religious. That is the time I will talk. My talk will raise them out of their 6 feet. That's how I talk, because I know it is going to, these people that are perpetrating evil, they are going to continue to make it more stronger, higher, until they reach the point of no return. That is where, because there is always a limitation to everything in life. And when it comes to that limit, then that heart of demons that they want to see, they will see. I will perpetrate that picture very well. History will beckon with me. I will speak it loudly that time, and history will record it, and I want history to record it. Because the antecedent I will put forward before speaking to them. I am not going to play the normal religious nonsense that people play. Like what they are playing for Buhari, that nonsense devil. I will not play it. I will choke the knife into the hearts of the wicked. That is what I will do. Because my Bible tells me they will never rest. They will never rest. Even in their grave, they will never rest. Because what he's doing, he goes about this rhetoric and this evil in the pulpit in the house of God. And what did Jesus do to them that were doing nonsense in the house of God? He cursed them out. He cursed them out. That is what I'm going to do to Wiki. I'm not going to say anything because I know the devil will never change. He will
20
continue
seconds, sir.
perpetrating evil.
20
And may
seconds.
God bless all the freedom fighters. Let's continue to fight it and let them continue to increase their salary. Increase it. Increase it. Even take the whole money in Nigeria. Pocket it. But one day it will come. we are not going to look at your tears. Rather, we are going to finish you and send you to that place you belong to. Thank you. May God bless
Thank you
everyone.
so much. Thank you for that strong message. Thank you. God bless you. And the amen to your prayer. They will all suffer for that. All right, Mama Esho, are you there? Our beloved mother. Okay. Since Mama Esho is not there, Mr. Jonathan.
Okay, can you hear me, Mr. Labo?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
You know, there's this saying that every nation deserves the kind of government they have at any material point in time. They deserve it. It is what Nigerians deserve that they are getting, because they themselves, their own, have said that the people they adapt, that they adapt people. You see, a country, Nigeria is a country where it is okay for them. It is okay for them to allocate, to regulate, and set their own salaries. In fact, the Constitution recognized that is set, the Constitution set up the Revenue Mobilization and Fiscal Commission specifically to regulate the distribution of federal money and also salaries of politicians. But there is nothing in the Constitution, an agency that set up an independent commission or agency that will also regulate and set the salaries of regular Nigerian workers. You can see the discrepancy. So you can just see it there. You can see the anomaly, the discrepancy in that system. Why not set it up? After all, when they set up the Niger Delta Development DDC, after some few years, all of them cried out that they want it to be balanced. Now we have development commission in all the 6 geopolitical zones. So if you have your own commission set up for you and recognized through the Constitution to regulate and set the salary at your own whims and caprices each and every time, why not do the same for regular Nigerians? So we will not have this issue with Nigerian Labour Congress. So that the Constitution recognizes that fact, that commission is there to regulate it from time to time and set it from time to time. So
Jonathan.
Yes.
That all those commissions they are setting, they are all they are vehicles of looting money. That is why they are happy now. Everybody is happy.
If 29 million naira is not a living wage for a senator, how 75,000 will now be a living wage for a Nigerian police officer, a constable? I don't understand.
Can you imagine?
If not that the people are daft.
Upon all, they will still be paying them till they die.
That DG was saying that the minister earn less than 1 million. Okay, fine. They are earning 900,000. If 900,000 is not a living wage for a minister, is it 75,000 that will be living wage? As if they are buying their gari from a different market. As if they are buying their pepper and their tomato and their beans from a different. Is it not the same market that the person that you are paying 75,000 goes to, that is earning 29 million, you send your servant and your wife to go to? Do you have a market that is a gold market? Is it not our Nigerian normal market?
It is. They are shopping in ShopRite.
Even if you are ShopRite, you go and buy pepper. Is it ShopRite that we go and buy? We have our system in Nigeria. So be it. And that is how it is anywhere in the world. They have their system. And even if Nigeria turned to Dubai today, you see our traditional market will still exist the way it is.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you so much.
Because they are 29 million they are earning. They are not take their wives and their servant and their steward. They don't go to a different market. It is the same market.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Are they buying
Thank you.
Do they have their different Coca-Cola?
Let them increase it. Let them increase it.
Black Panther, hold on,
dare
please.
them to go ahead and do that. Then you know this.
Mr. Jonathan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, we'll come back. Mr. Naja was still the bathroom, the bath. Yeah, thank you for that wonderful one. We will come back. Don't worry.
I'm not there anywhere. I did backstage. Now, because they can't come in, I make me say make I shoot my F.
He dey play game. I dey hear game since there. Game.
I bet more than the managers I said I dey listen.
So
I,
we did.
I dey
Thank
do
you.
something.
Okay.
No
Give
verse.
us our
Thank
mind.
you.
I don't call you tired now. Thank
No
you for
verse, no
coming
verse,
back. Okay, you can speak now
no verse.
before. Give us a mind. Just hold on. Let Odua finish his 2 minutes. We will come back to you. It's just two
Okay.
persons remaining. If
Thank
you are
you.
still there, yeah. Odua, please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, the people that me are really sorry for in Nigeria, the people that are supposed to be valued, known as teacher, but they are not valued. The people that are supposed to be respected, which don't even know their left and their right, those are the doctors who can control anybody and give them a time limit. But we have such people in that country, and you will not see them protesting for rights or even the right of others. So if the people that are supposed to be leading refuse to lead, then who will now be the one to say, because me, my father, we were a farmer, so we did not even know if Nigeria, this thing, they were suffering or they are not suffering. If I bring out my gari, I bring out my yam, my red oil, I'm okay. So it pains me that those who are really suffering in this things are the teachers, especially the teachers. But you will not see them coming out. If they said they strike, they will not even protest. Strike is not, come out for protest, occupy everywhere. Let these mad people, these few mad people in Nigeria who call themselves Rerit, occupy Nigerians against them. Let them know that when fire on the mountain, everybody will be running. These useless police occupy Nigerians. Let all these few criminals who
Mr. Adua,
occupy, who
Mr.
stay in
Adua,
office, sir.
Mr. Adua, please, I beg, retract that word. Not be everybody be useless, I beg. Try and put it in the right way. Thank you, sir. Sorry.
But you know, tell Wike say all Nigerians are daft.
We know that one. I have not been waiting. We'll talk here.
You
Make it
know, be
just
so
we not
Wike
be
says, you know,
useless
be Wike
police.
said that one.
It's a general. No, we still get better police now. No, not be everybody
You
be
get
useless.
what? Wike
I
gets
beg.
here.
Nigeria police.
Some of them manage the language well. Thank you, sir.
Okay, some of the Nigeria police are useless. While some are good. Everywhere in where you are at, Mr. Labo, they are not useless. But only they are criminals suffering Nigerians who want to come out and fight for their right. So Nigeria that want to protest for ask for good Nigeria, the police will be arresting them, throwing them tear gas. So, but here in Italy, police were the one protecting us. If we want to come out for protest, police will be the one leading. So anyway, since Nigerian people say we are not useless, so and Nigeria police come out and protect Nigerians. Stop protecting this elite. Police are the one arresting elite in Italy, arresting them in France. But Nigeria police are arresting Nigerians and leaving those criminals called elite. Let them looting our money. So let us be doing check and balance. Why here the police will be the one fighting for the people? Why in
Thank you.
Nigeria police will be the one fighting the people against the criminal occupy offices?
Thank
So
you, sir.
Nigeria, it is less for you. However you see yourself, it's your Toro, not my cover. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you, Mr.
Mr.
Labo.
Mr. Odua, I really, in fact, this is your last one. God
Is it
bless
now
you.
your Toro not being covered?
Oh my God, you really touch out. You see, Nigeria, see, you talked about our teachers, our doctors,
Mr.
our nurses, our police officers.
Our doctor, nurses, our police officer.
These are the people.
These are the people.
Oh, I think I'm
I'm
vibrating there.
vibrating there.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just your background.
Okay, all right. Okay, let me leave it. Let somebody else take over
Just
for now.
manage
Thank
your
you.
background, sir. All right. Give us a mandate. If I say give us a mandate there for work.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Okay, okay, we can hear you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I do
Go
appreciate
ahead, your
it.
8 minutes. Sir.
And I
Somebody's
greet.
television is talking.
I think Mr. Jonathan, manage your background, sir. And Odua. All right,
Thank you
give
for
us a mandate. Go ahead now.
thank you for the time and the and everything that will have been said. Greetings to all the panelists. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much for answering my call and then salvaging the situation. Thank you very much. Mr. Alabo, sometimes there are some things that we do that honestly give me pain. And we always, and this is why Nigerians, Mr. Jonathan said, we are a country of deceit, of deceitful people. Now, we said there are some good police and there are bad police. What is the percentage of the good police among the among the bad police? Burkina Faso.
The good ones are just 20. They are just, let me just be good. Let me be good. The
Don't
20%.
no, don't be don't be generous. Don't
You
forget
have
about
to, where
being
you get the
generous.
20% from. If you have 20% good police officers in Nigeria for
Forget
be
about
good. Oh.
forget about being generous. Forget about it.
I think I'm generous I be now.
No. Forget about it. Where we are today, should put every one of us in a thinking and a crime mode. No country is built this way.
Give us our mandate.
Mr. Alabo, allow me. You talk later, beg. No country is built like this. All of us should be in a crime mode. You know what Job did? He poured ashes upon himself. That is what should happen to every Nigerian, both home and abroad. We don't have to wait for 200 years to fix that country. We all have seen civilization. You live in UK, Mr. Labo. Mr. Janta lives in Canada. I live in Texas by the grace of God. We have seen civilization to the fullest or the highest. We do not have to wait 200 years to fix that country. It's only a call. Hey, Mr. Kingston Jonathan, we need your expertise in Aso Rock. Meet with the president. Your expertise is needed on the issue of finance. What can we do when it comes to hedge fund and things like this? How can we help our people? Countries are recommending their own people. Countries do that. Oh, Mr. Odua, with all your comment on Nigeria Watch Media, we have come to realize that you are a civil engineer. We need to fix some road in those states. By tomorrow, your flight has been booked. Business class. Meet the governor in Osarebi Avenue. There is a project that we need your expertise on. If Mr. Odua so wish to say, hey, Mr. Governor, sir, you don't have to pay for my flight ticket. I will book my flight and meet you. This is how I can contribute to my own country. But today, now tell me what I said about Tinubu yesterday. Tell me how it's not true. People are dying. People are literally dying of. People are dying of hungry, of hunger in Nigeria. Like people will sleep tonight, and they will die literally. It's like you guys don't understand what we are saying. People will go to bed tonight. They will go to bed this night, and they will not wake up tomorrow. Not because malaria killed them, not because typhoid killed them, not because AIDS and HIV killed them, not because cancer killed them, not because they hit them on the road. Hunger killed them. You know what that means? I live here in Texas. Black Panther can testify. We have food banks all over the places. I can stop now and go to a food bank and tell them I need food. They will load my car. But in Nigeria, people can sleep and not wake up the next morning. Why? Because they are hungry. And you see a president in court. A president in court. Yesterday, one of his supporters said that he was convicted long time ago. And that same president that he is supporting has the tenacity to increase his own salary. And his own people are dying of hunger. And we are and we think it's a child's play. People can go to bed tonight and not wake up again tomorrow in Nigeria, not because somebody killed them, not because they are kidnapped, but because they died of hunger. And you see a criminal increase those salary. How is that criminality? Now you are, Mr. Odua, you are talking about teachers. Same teacher, same professor are the one that will rig election for these criminals. So I don't pity them when they are not hungry. When they are hungry, they will fight. When they are hungry, they will stop to manipulate and falsify election result for the criminals. Teachers are not hungry. Professors are not hungry. When they are hungry, when hungry catch them, when they are at the verge of either life and death, they will do the needful. They will do the needful.
They still voted for them last week now.
Please, allow me, sir. They will do the needful. It is not the point. It is not up to the point of life and death for them. So I don't pity them. People that I pity are the children, the innocent children that some family brought to this world. Those children were with their maker innocently, but some parents, they brought them to this world. They cannot even feed them anymore. Those are the one I pity for. When you see children today in the history of the world today, Nigeria now tops. Nigeria top as the leading country of out of school children. Nigeria is the lead of out of school children in the world.
I think we lost. Give us our mandate. Is this still there? Can anybody hear me?
Can hear you. Make you go through that network.
Na both of una, I don't know wetin Trump they do
Now,
both of una.
in
Some
the
no fit
use,
get better
and
network.
they tell you say America na get that issue of network for this year. They do
And they
all.
don't
I don't know.
monitor everything. Wey una dey talk. Na
No,
make they
not
no
be more. They
touch
don't
am.
monitor anything. What do they want monitor? They monitor and if they want know what you thought. They will just go the place network go pick up. Nobody even you said they monitor your voice. Sef. Not the America.
No, that one for you. But they want to get it at the right time.
They
Immediately
know
you are
they get
talking, they are getting
anything.
it.
You know
All
be
right,
threat to America now.
let me do my 2 minutes since we lost. Give us our mandate. All right. Thank you, everyone. You see, one thing is that the people that preach that we should make sacrifice and be patient. You wonder how our first lady said they don't need the Nigerian money, but I have not heard that a President Tinubu's salary and allowances is going to any charity in Nigeria. It's really sad. They say they are very rich, they don't need our money, but every travel they make, they are not making sacrifice for Nigerians. It's all about to take from the poor and give to the rich. That is why the rich become more richer, why the poor become more poorer. So at the end of 2027, they will come back to you with just peanut. That is why you see people struggling with 5,000, 3,000 naira. They will vote for you at that moment because they see that as their last hope. Like what Give Us Our Mandate was saying. It is really sad that our country is going this way. Wike is right. He's telling us that we have short memories. We easily forget things. Because the politicians, they know Nigerians, that once this one happen, Bobrisky issue come online, everybody has forgotten the issue of the salary. I'm telling you, be watching now. One thing will begin to trend tomorrow. Nobody is going to talk about this issue of increase. They will increase it and just go their way. Then you ask yourself, these people are living well. They are rich. Most of them were governors, two-term governors. Some of them have been in the Senate. What sacrifice are you people making for Nigerians? Can't you people say, okay, let us calm down? You said your economy, you people are selling with it. Wike today spoke about it. That the director of what? World Trade Organization said our economy is stabilized. So if our economy is stabilized today, you are still making plan for living wage for yourself. So what an irony. Your economy is stabilized, it means things are going well. Yet you are talking about living wage for you, the politician, who are receiving much money, 29 million for a senator and about 20 million for a house of rep. And somebody is telling us that ministers are not earning up to 900. Who is talking about that? Bring the account of every ministry, the ministry, and give us the account of the minister you are paying. Let us see how much is entering his account every month, if it is less than 5 million naira. Why are we deceiving Nigerians? You people are not transparent to Nigerians. This is the problem we are having. And the people are becoming poorer. And Nigerians, for them, they don't even understand what is happening. Your own minimum wage is 70,000. And as it is, most state today are still paying, even the 30,000. They are still struggling to pay. Why the politicians are going home fat? And as I'm telling you, as Wike said it, he said, we have short memory. None of them will remember the civil servant that their salary is 70,000. Because why? They don't care. A civil servant is there. If you want to do things through the right way, they want you to go through the back door where they make their money. So they don't care about how much they are earning because the corruption is going round to every one of them. This is really sad for our country. But we must come together and unite and step out. The only way is for us to fix our electoral system so that we can get the right people in power to do the right thing for our country. That is the only way we can do. And this one now is a state of emergency on election rigging. If we can do this thing and stop rigging in our electoral process, we will get good people in place. Not just rigging on the general election, both primaries, political primaries, because we don't have a single candidate. We have political party to
Mr.
provide you
Labo,
as a candidate. Yes, sir. We
sorry,
lost you,
did
sir.
you guys did you guys hear me at all?
No. You are just going on your, maybe you are talking and maybe now your fan,
You
they hear
just
you.
follow
We
East West
lost you.
Road go. We lost you
Just
in
say, I
East
don't
West
tell
Road.
Black Panther, make una throw away this network for na US. Or more una come UK,
They
please.
say
UK,
Panelist,
UK.
a call came in. I don't know. So I've been talking to myself. Sorry, sorry.
Okay, you just have 2 minutes left, sir. Just
Well,
summarize, sir.
thank
We
you.
have
I
two
mean,
minutes left.
with all that I said is that now with the pain that is going on in the country, this man, the president imposed, still have the tenacity to increase his own salary. Now tell me how that is not a criminal act. People are literally dying of hunger. Now, Nigerians can go to bed tonight and not wake up tomorrow. Not because malaria tied them, not because typhoid or headache or cancer, but because they died of hunger. Nigerians can go to bed this night and not wake up tomorrow. Not because of any sickness, but because they die of hunger. Now, tell me, in the midst of this, people are so Nigeria has the highest out of school children in the history of the world today. And you see the president in court still have the tenacity to increase those salary. Now tell me, how is that a
One
criminal?
120 million.
How,
120
how,
million.
how is that not a criminal offense in the first place? They said they allocate money to erect street lights. One street light costs 20 million. How many have they erected in your village, Mr. Labo? Tell me how the increment of this salary, how is it not a criminal offense? How is it a criminal offense? Graduates will finish school, there's no job. There is no job being provided, no innovation, nothing is happening. And these people have the tenacity to increase their own salary. How is that not a criminal offense? So when you say teachers come and fight, police come and fight. Come and fight what? They are not hungry yet. When it gets to the point of life and death for them, they will fight. Because the same professor, the same teachers, they are the one manipulating the election result for these criminals. You think they will fight? When it gets to the point of life and death, then they will fight. But how is this act of increasing your salary in the midst of this pain and penury, how is it not a criminal offense? How is it not? Man, I just sometimes imagine when people call into this show and they think because they have mouth to speak and they have head that they cannot use to think, but because they have mouth they can speak. You just calling on you. Now tell me, in the country where you live, can your president or your prime minister carry out this evil act against the people of UK or America? In the midst of penury, in the midst of pain, in the midst of agony, where your citizen will go to bed at night and not wake up the next morning, not because a thief tied them, not because they were kidnapped, but because they died of not seeing food. Here in North Texas, Black Panther, everywhere there are food pantry. I can go to a food pantry now and they will load my car. But Nigerians, they went to go get food, and over 200 were stampeded to death, all because of what? They went to go get what they will eat. And the president in court has the tenacity to increase his own salary in the midst of the pain that Nigerians are going through. And you tell me so a criminal act. How do you justify that?
Thank you, Give Us Our Monday. Thank you, sir, for that wonderful submission. Thank you, sir, for coming in. Thank you. God bless you, sir. All right. Let us just before Niger Watch go finish this tournament way in the show.
Can
Let's
I say something?
it's almost yes. Now let's just do it randomly and talk about this very issue that Niger Watch wants us to talk about. One is this our electoral system. How can we match and get it to work? Because without that, 2027 is a carry go for Tinubu. Then secondly, we can still talk about the salary if we have time. I think we've talked so much, but let's see how we can talk to fix the electoral system to get back our
You see,
country.
yes, in a democratic status, in a democratic nation like ours, normally on the book,
Black Panther,
we
sorry,
got to,
everybody can come in. Black Panther, sorry. Mr. Jonathan,
yeah.
everybody can come in and interject if you have anything to point out. We
In a
just have few minutes.
as I was saying, in a democratic setting, yes, we need to prepare the electoral act, electoral law, electoral this. But in a normal setting, understand my language, oh, in a natural, let me go this route. In a natural setting, there are two things, there are two ways that this thing can be settled and will get instantaneous change, not all these go sit down for table talk jargons. One, good trouble. You might not understand this good trouble. I learned it from one activist who was a member. He's late now. He's a great man. You give them good trouble. When you eat meat pie, it is sweet. But when you put pepper for mouth, it go sweet small, but it can't the pepper small, small, it can't the come. When it come, you begin drink water, you dey beg to drink water. That is good trouble. You give them good trouble, and that will be solved. Many countries have been applying that. Some countries, their prime minister run, they took over. That's good trouble. Second is for the patriotic, understand me, patriotic military to take over. And all these things we have been taking, all this process, and change this one, change the constitution. They will just change it within 2 months, we will get everything intact. All these politicians, banned all of them. Banned all of them. Any political nonsense person that have sat in governance from so year to so year, ban, throw them outside. Anything they want to do, the looted, let them do, but ban them. Then let us start with a new foundation. Everybody will speak. You know, if Babangida do something, he set up to political party, boom. You know, take on 2 days. You know, take on. He set up. You know, take on 2 days, he cancel am. That is what we are. If you look at what is happening all over Africa now, if you look at what's happening over Africa now, there are emergency rules that need to come in to change the status quo. If we want to use democratic structure to do it, my brother, you go tell, because democracy itself, corruption is embedded inside of it. That is why most of us, we don't want to talk too much. Corruption is embedded in it. That is why they can do something and go scot-free. Even the US said they do something, go scot-free. You get the way to take cornea, maneuver and go scot-free. But one thing about the US, you go scot-free for certain years. But after 10, 15 years, they'll just bring her out again. Yeah, you go just dive, enter you, trap you, put her inside jail. That is a system. The reason why this system was worked is because their system itself has been militarized before, and they got it fast, and they went. A lot of people were roasted in it. They now got it, and it was not perfect. That's why they say it's not a perfect union. But as we move, as the union move ahead, it will be change and change and change. It will go into gradual perfection. That is what I know that can change it, because democracy is put. It has a sweet padding of corruption
Black Panther,
inside
that one,
all over the world.
that Black Panther, that
Yeah.
one you dey talk now. That one you know it's not gonna be possible now for Nigeria. What we are talking
Who tell you say
about
no go
is
possible? Why you people talking about impossibility?
see Black Panther.
See, see.
Just to go to National Assembly and INEC office to mobilize Nigeria just to stand there and say we need electoral reform. You have
That
not
one, no,
gotten there.
see, electoral
It's
reform,
for
make I tell
people
you.
to stand on Aso Rock and tell President Tinubu, go out, we don't need you. Is that the one you say we want?
They
And
are
what?
going to give, look, let me tell you about democracy. They are going to give us a new electoral law. That one is running now. Let the house reconvene. You will see the machinery start moving. I've already seen it. I've heard about it. I've made my call. They are going to give us a new electoral law, which I've already started speaking here. They are going to give us. But there's one thing, the dynamics of democracy. There is corruption embedded in it, and Nigerian politicians are exploring that corruption embedded in it. And come to think about it, we don't have voters that are educated, unlike Western world. We don't have. That
How
is
will
one
you have
factor.
that? How will you have that when the people who are supposed to build school are building road? They
That
are
is
not
what I'm
building school. They
saying
are
now.
not building
I,
hospital.
I want you to go and do research now on Enugu State. You see, look, look, that man have developed one kind of love for that guy.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
Just go and look at what, see, no private school in Nigeria. I bet to be objected in this motion that I'm putting forward. No private school in Nigeria as at now has gotten put down what that man, that Enugu educational structure has been as it is now. In 5 years' time, Enugu's any children that pass through that educational structure now is going to be an excellent student that can face the future of what we have now. When I talk to my state governor, go Enugu State, go copy am, I was not joking. All this nonsense what they do for Lagos, what they do for other states, they don't. The entire Eastern Bloc now, they are competing among themselves. Look at Prison. They went and copy. You know, when you copy good thing, it's good. They copied the transport system. Enugu copied the same transport system of Lagos State. They have brought it to Enugu State now. It started a week ago. They brought it in. You can see how it is now. The dynamics now. All the old Eastern blocks now. Like presently, they have economic group now. They want to build a railway system around the entire Eastern bloc. And any state that want to connect with them, they'll put a pathway of connection with any state that want to connect with them. That is what, just like creating a buffer zone now, creating an internet line in every home in Nigeria. You just leave a connective line so that when you come in, if you want to pay for it, you don't need to do just plug and play. That is what the Eastern Bloc are doing now. That is the economic plan now. They are not waiting for federal government to start putting railway all over. No, because federal government just want to put a bypass. That is bypass. They want to link the entire Eastern Bloc with railway network. And come to think about it, the Enugu State is using CMG, and they are paying only 150 naira per drop with AC, with internet connection right inside the bus. You people think that man Enugu Eastern Bloc are joking? Internet connection right inside the bus. It's right there. It's on TV. Go and watch it. 150 per drop. 150. Lagos they pay 500. 150 per drop. CMG. All the cars they don't buy. They are expecting almost 4,000. So that is a man that has vision, and he said he wants to make Enugu State a $3 billion economy. Can you see the vision? Can you all see the vision?
Yes,
That is the vision.
Thank you, Black
this
Panther.
one now.
Okay, let Mr. Jonathan just
That 3 billion, that 3 billion this small. Now you sure saying that 3 billion you talk or 30 billion?
No, okay, sorry, 30 billion. Sorry, thank you for correcting me. He said 30 billion, $30 billion. Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, no. Anyways.
Already now they have the largest ties industry in the whole of West Africa. It's right there in Enugu.
I like the if the information is correct.
The ties,
like
they are ties. Is it not like the one they are still doing Edo? The ties that withdraw you. The ties they are doing in Nigeria. I mean, I don't call those one ties. I call it.
Oh, guys, go watch the video. You go know what they happen there. No, they ask me. Go and watch it.
I hope and I pray that the National Assembly they will be up to the task, without fear or favor, without playing their usual criminal game. I hope they will be true to it to come up with a true electoral reform. And when I say true, I mean true electoral reform. Remember the last electoral reform of 2022, when they did all their abracadabra, they still left that room for INEC.
Oga Jonathan, sorry to cut you a little bit. The only thing that you will not see there is the power to be removed from the hands of the president in choosing INEC. Every other thing they did, they drop and there. Every other thing is done.
But sorry, see, if we think that these guys will do something that will benefit Nigerians, well, we'll all be here.
No, the electoral law is going to be given to us.
We will all be here.
It's going to be given to us.
You mean, and then
if it is given to us, then why do they not take the president not to nominate the INEC chairman?
That is the exclusive list now. That's the problem we have in Nigeria.
That one is an exclusive list. Yeah. You see, one thing I understand for this electoral law, even if they will give it to us, APC is planning another thing. Like what happened in Edo, it's not that they thumbprint too much, but they pay people money. When you calculate, like I said yesterday, 77.50 something vote for the House of Rep member, that lady to win. If you times that with 50,000, I'm not sure say that woman spend reach 50 million or this is it 5 million or
77,000, you said?
if you times it, that is about 5 million, no reach times 50, or it's not up to 10 million naira, Mr. Jonathan.
Wait, 7,000 or 77,000?
77,000 point, I think 77.50, I think so.
Nah, it been your daughter, oh. So
Is
just
it the
remove
population?
Yes.
I know your daughter now will be lawyer now. Now she now.
That is what I'm saying. Yes, that is what she won, because the rumor is that they pay some people 30,000, some took 50 something thousand. So if you put all this
Okay.
money together, times that vote, that is what I'm just calculating.
Okay, you are right. You are right.
How
You are
much
right.
did she spend? And how much did she spend there? So you can see this thing. That is what I'm telling Nigerians. They are just buying you very cheap. Then now she is there. She is going to take all the money. She has said to you people. So
Because
APC
they
is
have made
planning
Nigeria
to
poor now. They have made
poor. So
Nigerians
what
poor.
APC is doing, all this loan they are taking, they are ready
Baba
to
Labo,
buy.
Baba Labo,
Yeah.
listening very well. You see, I told you it's your daughter. Even though he paid them, we did not pay them, they will still vote for her. Because
No,
there are
I am not
people.
saying she pay. I just want you to understand. Some people said like that because this guy, there is somebody from a Dodia who is said this thing. Said they arrange finish. Their people betrayed them, collect 50 something thousand to vote. You understand? And they decided to vote for APC. So I'm just saying, if you calculate that thing with the money, 50,000 times 70 something vote she get, how much is it?
Baba, listen, let me correct there. If anybody come out and say whether they vote, they said it, that is why the people that we can go to any party, they will still win.
Yeah.
That Igbine your children.
You are right.
Like that daughter that just come out. Then Ogbemu their daughter.
Yes.
So before anybody come out and say these people, tell us what you have done. Because you see, whenever I always talk of practical. Tell us what we can follow. That is why they say we the Edo will be follow. Tell us what we can follow to assure that you will do well for us. Not really Gbenedion family are doing well, but their father legacy have built that down. Ogbemu, their daughter, the legacy of his father have done that, and Ogbemudia daughter are still following it. You see, when Lucky Gbenedion came, he did not do well, but this lady Samede is doing better. You see, Ogbemudia's son, if he come and he will not do well, because when he was on Wode Chairman, he did not do well. But you see the daughter, I don't remember her name.
Their girls are performing. Their daughters are
So you
doing
see,
very
the
well.
daughter is doing well. So these are the legacy of people. Then it is not by whether you give them kobo, you did not give them kobo. These people, any party they go, even if that party start today, they will still win. So the men that want to talk that we let them do something physical that we can be proud of. That's why you see yesterday I said I correct something that nobody should say if a do come out or any Bini come out, whether I do data bias or anything, they come out, they will not vote for them. Tell us the physical things you have done that will enable us to put you there and say, yes, this is our son, we trust him, he can do this for us. If we did not
But
have that,
Mr. Odua,
yes.
you see, what you are talking about now. You said something about the family name, which I concur with you. Then you are not talking about the normal now. That's you took the men first. That they should tell us what they have done fiscally. You see, that is the problem we have in Nigeria. Even if those ones tell us what they have done fiscally, what they have not done, even they talk like you inside, they will still have to persuade the Nigerian poor, illiterate voters with financial inducement. Because of we are not many Nigerians don't understand that democracy is it's like it's in your hand, and when you toss it, what you get, you will take it. If you vote the wrong man, you are going to take all the nonsense from the old person. They know they think like that for Nigeria.
Yeah, this in Nigeria, this voter enlightenment and lack of it. The solution to deal with that, I believe, is just education and sensitization. And I
Simple.
believe somebody said yesterday, I believe it was Madam Patricia, she was saying that it's something that should start now. It's not something that we now wait till
But Mr. Jonathan,
yeah.
on that one yesterday, I was going to speak on that. We do social study in schools.
Yeah.
They are being taught government. So how are they not educated about their election and then
No, that one is different. That one is different.
In Nigeria, to be
it's
fair,
not
to
different.
be
You are
realistic,
taught government in secondary school. You are taught social study in primary school.
The people
Give us
that
a
tilt.
mandate. They have removed history. They have removed some things in government in
The
Nigeria.
people.
I'm not talking about history now. I'm talking about government and social
Government,
studies.
yes.
Government is similar to history. And some of the things that you are
No,
supposed to know
government is
goes
not similar to
background.
history, Mr. Labo.
The people that tilt elections in Nigeria from time to time, and it has not changed. They are the illiterates. See those
Yes.
women, and the politician know these people very well. They have identified them. You see, the people, an average Nigerian that has gone to school, even up to primary 6 or maybe midway secondary school, they can easily be sensitized and educated.
Thank you, sir. And they know what to do.
But they are not.
They know what to do.
But most of these people, they will not even come out to vote. Somebody said there on election day that they are playing football. I believe it was this guy who used to come in, he normally joined the platform, the panelist, I think from Ogun State. Is it Tracy?
They should be arresting them.
He said they are playing. He said this guy, all of them, they are just playing football on it. But you see all this mama that sell Gary, that sell even because they are the head of the market, the Yaloja will have told them that if you refuse to vote, they will take your store from you. You will not come here for the next 2 weeks. So those people dread all those threats because that's their livelihood. That's how they feed their children, feed their family. So once they threaten them that if you don't vote and we make sure that you are not here for the next so time. In some cases, they will even take their store from them.
Oga Jonathan, sorry, just seconds. Yeah. You see that law? Yeah. I thought about that law you are talking about now. But the problem we have is that our politicians will use it for their own benefit.
Okay, so Black Panther, on what you said now, Mr. Jonathan, what you said now, it does happen. You will see APC, PDP, all of them go and canvass in the market. They will tell to come and vote. They tell them, now, Israel, it now becomes trouble. They will now tell them, if they are the caretaker, that means press your thumbprint for broom, of render, press for umbrella. They will tell them, but sabotage the Yalo and Babaloja, all of their heads.
In Edo, that doesn't work. Mandate in Edo, that doesn't work.
Because the Yaloja or the Baloja, they are not partisan. They are not partisan. But in the place where they are partisan, they will tell them, the chairman of this market is a APC person or PD person. So APC Nico win or PD Nico win. Do you understand? It's because they are not partisan. That's why
you like that. Listen very well. If they try that, all of them will swear. They will naked and swear for the person. We don't.
Mr. Odua, that is where you come. You see, Mr. Odua. You see, that is why we said this system of government we are practicing.
Correct, Mr. Odua.
No. Oga Jonathan.
Okay, are you telling me that? How did Akpabio emerge as the governor of Edo State? If not that people were just misdirected and they voted.
No, sir, please. There is something I want to tell you. One person, the person that we are heading market in the time of Akpabio, we are a PDP member. the lady that was heading market time of Akpabio was a PDP member, which he wanted to stress and persuade people to vote for PDP. It did not work. That is called Blackie.
So you mean okay? Let's look at it this way. So you
Blackie.
mean Edo
What
people?
is
So
the name
wait
of
now,
this man?
Mr. Odua, wait. So you mean Edo people, right? With everything that is happening in Nigeria, you mean that they use their sense to vote for Akpabio? Now they
No,
are come
Edo,
and they are
They
no,
praying.
did
Now
not
they
vote
take
now.
to voting
no,
Okpogoro,
no.
booth.
Edo
like
system. Let me tell you how
the
it
right
happen.
result
Let,
now.
let me tell you. Let
Yeah, I
me
don't
tell you how
believe
it
that
do.
one.
Apart from result where they write, let me tell you how Edo State move. You see what pioneer Edo State election was like this. Edo, the south, the central, the other part, the other region in Edo State, they've already agreed that this is where we are going to take the governorship from. That agreement is intact. That makes the majority in Edo State to say, okay, majority, that is the political class, okay, we
No,
concur
no, no, no.
with
Black
this.
Panther, that was not
Then,
what happened.
wait, now I'm talking about the political class. I'm talking about, let me tell you something. If they don't agree for political class in Edo State, they don't spread, if they spread them out, everybody go concur. You know, Edo State can come with a block vote. If you know the mindset of Edo voting, they can come with they can determine it and come with block vote. But when you now separate the state divide it to two, that we are bringing governor from this region, it takes an agreement with this other region. If you don't agree, that block vote go. Despite the politicking in within the political party that brings from that side, then they will now rig among themselves. That is
You
what
see,
happened. They rig among themselves there.
that's
But
why
Edo State have agreed to vote the other from the other region.
I think that's why voter education is important.
That is why it's very
See, I
important.
think people should vote based on the reality on ground,
That
the
is
reality
it.
of their lives that they are facing. Not that somebody will tell
Get
you to go and, but they should vote based on the cost of living, what they are facing themselves
Edo people,
individually,
Mr.
not
Jonathan.
That is
because
why the orientation is very important, to orient everybody that Nigeria everybody is equal. Let's vote for the best person, not your
Edo
for one
people,
region, for this region. I don't like that thing.
Black Panther, Edo people made a very big mistake.
Ah,
Out
very,
of that
very big one.
sentiment
No.
where they get for Obaseki. See, upon the political class agreeing to so okay, secretly, even people who are in PDP who are not happy with Obaseki, secretly supporting, but not with their full chest. They were hiding. But however, the real Edo people would have stood on the road and said, no, we will protect the same way they did in 2023. Everybody sit back. So they just allow them and just say, if a PC want to take, let them take, as far as it's
Now
not
Baseki
PDP,
now he
because
give
we are not
APC
happy.
now. Now Baseki give
Now,
am to
in give them,
APC.
so that is why they wrote the result and they went away with
If
that
Obaseki has
narrative.
taken care of road and infrastructure, anybody will bring go win.
Dr.
Anybody.
Alabo,
Exactly.
Dr. Alabo, I want to tell you, I want to explain this thing to you. You see, the problem here is the PDP, Edo State is for PDP, mostly time. But the truth is, Obaseki, which was Edo son, the Edo child, Edo language speaking, he did not grow up in Edo. He came from a place that wherever he do his business, he came to lead the land. He started causing confusion. Then, did you know that the people that were doing contract, doing work, doing everything, even his thought to some minister, were from Lagos.
Lagos.
So now, the PDP is scatter PDP. That was not even the problem. Then when the PDP want to bring out person, the person they brought was from where? Lagos. So
Again.
it is better. They said the devil you know. It is better than the angel you did not know. So if the PDP bring out person from Esan, that is from the land, then they will have been putting considering
They,
or
they,
consideration.
therefore winner. Therefore, people for winner.
So not to come and bring another person, you the same Obaseki who have become demon to us. They want to bring person again to us. No, it will not be done.
Now, Mr. Odu, we are the thing landowner now.
It did not
No,
send it
Only
here.
to the
no.
list.
We foresee all these things. You see,
But
To the hands of
Alabo,
the
understand this thing
illiterate
very
now.
well. Understand this very
A
well.
stark
It should
illiterate
have been
leading the Edo light.
it
Who
should
are
have been
telling
easier for Edo State to vote if Obaseki has just done just two infrastructure, just two, and he do it diligently. Oh boy, now
Mr.
pathway
Labo,
now.
Mr. Labo, say Obaseki is educated.
Mr. Odua,
I want to
Lambata,
explain now. I want to
before you
explain.
talk finish
You
now.
say
Yes, I
stark
want to ask you a
illiterate.
question, make you speak. Yes, I want to ask you a question.
Sorry. Let me just say, sorry. A stark illiterate is not a problem. Now, educated one, the road is tied, is no longer existing. The flood have taken everywhere. So where is the education? Now, the land that people used to make farm, educated one take it from them. The indigenous used to make farm. The educated one take it from them and give to outsiders. The one that we are building house, it destroy their houses and give it to outsiders. Then is it not better you give to the illiterate who will let the people go to farm of their own land, or educated one take it
How
from them?
many farming the illiterate don't allow people go? You go
No, now the
compensate
red brick
people
be that.
for
Now the red brick where them play be that.
Kanu. Yes, I go compensate people for Kanu. How many people in Edo State who have lost their land?
Okay, if you are talking of compensation, Obaseki was educated when the West bring out Amotekun, the East bring out what they call whatever they call themselves. The North they have their own whatever. Did you know that? Did you remember that the SASAT said they should bring one? We vocal that the SASAT should also organize themselves. What did the educated one do? He went to Abuja to go and see Buhari. Then when he came back, he wanted to come and give our land to Fulani.
Fulani.
Is it no protest? We protest against the educated one.
You see, say Obaseki mess up everything.
So education is not me. I don't see what those things you call education. Me, I don't see it. What matter is who care about my people. That is what I will see. Thank you.
No, Mr. Odua, I disagree with you. Not
did you hear that court is still killing people earlier in Edo State?
Places they would have allowed him to stay in the Senate there where he would sit down. Maybe bring one borehole. Those ones will know most of
we
them.
We don't need borehole. We need water board. What is borehole?
Not an executive position. Do you know what the work of a governor is? It's too big for him to handle that state. There are a lot of things for him to do in this time, but he's struggling with it. And
if that this man was educated,
than him are taking advantage as it is.
What do they call them? What do they call him?
Alabo, Oga Odua. Oga, let me analyze what your Oga Odua talk. You see, Oga Odua, Oga Odua, Alabo, both of you are somehow right, but let me just explain it more better. You see, in a country or in a state where you have more uneducated people, and that is educated, uneducated voters. You see, the game where the talk where Mr. Odua talk, it go be to the uneducated voter as a right thing to talk. But in a normal setting, Alabo, from your side, it is wrong for you to replace educated with uneducated because that educated didn't perform. It is wrong because in a state like in any state in Nigeria, it is very cumbersome for an uneducated man to know anything, to know more about infrastructural development. It's not only my people need this, but you are going to develop it for the future. Even if you don't finish it, somebody will continue from where you have stopped. That is where education come from. Come in.
Roadmap. And people are taking advantage of your governor now. People who are
they are taking advantage of him now because he's not educated.
They are taking advantage because he does not have any clue. So who is suffering this sentiment now? Is it not the
now we go suffer him now, and I don't go suffer him now.
So
I don't
That
because
is
why?
my own.
Because
That's
the
my
whole
own
thing
point.
we cannot flatten education. Education is very very important because you as a natural man that is not educated, you have wisdom. Your wisdom can take you somewhere, but education will push it and embolden it, make it more wider, so that by the time you come out, your future generation, that wider scope where you don create, your future generation will be able to come into that place and fit in perfectly. But uneducated man dey just dey think straight for one particular small sector. Oh, let me just put road for this place, e no go put gutter. E just be like put road there, e no put gutter. But we no go say
And
because educated person no perform, then we go come relegate education when it comes to development of road. There's so many, the road development has changed. Oh, you people should know that. Oh, they no longer build road, just put sand, sharp sand, put this thing, come fire like that. There are so many things they don develop now to take sustain the level of environmental
sustainability
changes
for a long time. Yes.
for a long time. They don change am.
It's really sad. I don't want people to make. We made this mistake. Like whenever I'm making reference to it, I know some of you in the comment section they tell me to leave it. Don't talk about River State. We've made that mistake out of this sentiment in 2015. Amechi challenged Goodluck Jonathan. That is the result of Nyesom Wike coming in.
Rivers State too,
He
na
was not
corruption
smart
dey
enough
happen.
before me.
Corruption na just be the bane of their problem there, nothing else.
So people they have taken advantage of your governor today. They are doing. We made the same mistake in River State that brought Nyesom Wike. Today, River State is suffering because of the 2015 mistake we made out of sentiment because of Amechi is challenging Goodluck Jonathan. Why would he challenge? So therefore, the same person is not qualified. He's not a good man. He does not have character. People just allow him to do, and he succeed becoming governor. Today, see how he has turned River State to. Nobody
You,
Nobody can stand and challenge him.
Alabo, you see Rivers State, Rivers State is like a peculiar case study. You see, Rivers State, if you look at Rivers State from the origin of Rivers State, if you want to look at who has performed when it's a physical structural development, not economic development. If you want to talk about physical structure development, you give it to Wike, that man, you give it to him because he wants to. Wike have that idea of being a godfather, so he wants to look. Wike is he dey very corny. Oh. See, if not for the education wey he get, he for be like Akpabio. See, Wike, if you see the physical structure wey Wike put for Rivers State, any governor wey come in now go fit in and continue from where e stop. E go dey very easy to govern Rivers State than Edo State, where nothing has been done at all. All the money stolen, no educational structure, all the one dem do na fake. No road. We were here when we do the campaign. A bachelor degree holder from Uniben said Edo State don't need pipe borne water, they need borehole. Were you not here when he was saying it, when I go aggressive on him, that a bachelor degree holder will be talking like a stark illiterate? That is what you get when you throw what you have read in school, throw it in the dustbin, and try to play politics the way the local uneducated are playing it. That is
Now,
it.
Mr. Black Panther, my brother. Now, that same thing you are blaming this man, did all of you, the Edo people, did you not make the same mistake? Did everybody, the intellectual people? I am still saying it. Statistics, over 70% of Edo State are educated. They can read and write. The people who cannot read are not up to 20-something%. So over the 70% decided to just let us be ignorant and drop our destiny. Let's bring the least among us because of sentiment. What is the this thing
Because
now?
of sentiment. Now that sentiment is that bofu where rule will come out. Now the man will cause no problem with that now. If you look what Obaseki has done in Edo State,
Even if
the
he does
ground,
the
the
government,
see,
that's
let me
not
tell you,
supposed
let me
to
say this, let me say
wait
this
now.
for
Black
history.
Panther,
Okay, yeah.
Olumide, Akpata is there. There is one guy also very smart with another
Those are the
political
people
career.
person like me liked now. Those are the people I wanted.
So why did those people not queue up behind that one
Let me
and
tell
say
you why
no?
they did not queue up. Let me tell you why. I told you that Edo State, if it's well harnessed, can come up with a block vote. Edo State have been noted for that. They can always come up with a block vote if the right thing is done. But some states, you can there's no way you can do the right thing. Block vote will not come from there. What balkanized Edo State is like this. The man that was there, we have played the card. Edo State people have played the card with him. He came with a passionate vote. People were passionate because of the way he cried. And people now said, this man that is passionate, we now use the eye of say, you cannot cheat a man that is right. We supported him on that aspect, thinking that if he get there, he has learned his lesson. He can now put a broad map of development into Edo State. What did he do? He balkanized Edo State. He messed it with his own crooked, I will not say it's intellectual, his crooked and criminal acts.
Black Panther, sorry for
He messed it
interrupting you,
up.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Black Panther, sorry for interrupting you. Obaseki is in Canada. I don't know if you are aware.
Yes.
Today, we are not talking about Obaseki. He has gone. We know he has. Who is suffering this? He has gone. He's made the same
Look,
mistake.
look. Let
Will you
me tell
tell
you.
me now that he also a Gadalo and Okpobolo, if it was also a Gadalo that is the governor, it will not
I
be better
swear
than
he go
Okpobolo?
down low. Let me tell you.
Even if it's
It's a
coming
nice,
from the
let me tell
line of
you.
Obaseki.
I swear he go down low. He's a nice person as a human being. He's a man that has played his role in the economy of Nigeria because he has contributed. Now, you cannot put a good man in a black pot and expect the people to look at him as a good man again. That's the problem. That's why I am. The place you came
So,
out from was a problem because
so
your man, that the sins
now
of
the
the
sin of
father,
Adam,
now in the kid, now in
now the
by
sin of
picking
Adam, now
now,
he affect them so.
now it affect they affect them, and nobody
Because
knows
all of
because
us they
everybody
live with the same thing now,
Edo
and we
State
are
people
doing
were,
better.
Alaba, you know what happened? Edo people were having a little bit of scare. They were scared. They were scared that if this man, where he work with this kind of man, if he come in, he not go damage and they go to. You understand me now? The uneducated ones play the game very well, and they just we say we thought somebody could choose from people where we say they enlighten. They say no, they could go with illiterate, with a sinner like the former governor too. Come bring somebody for him. You can't see the dilemma when I don't say Sunday.
No, don't blame people. Black Panther, when we are saying something, we know the fact. Forget about the INEC result.
No, I'm not talking
The
about any
people do
result.
not
I'm
go. The
talking
people
about
do
the
not go with
godfathers.
Okpobolo. We observe the vote. The people do not go with Okpobolo. Is that the people decided to sit back. They decided to sit back and say, steal our vote. Go away. Pick it because we don't like this person or we don't like Obaseki.
Not
So
be
let
still,
us
oh,
speak
not
based
be
on the
still,
fact.
not be still. Now the head,
Everybody sat back now. Nobody.
the
Everybody sat back, kept quiet.
political people, I'll call them like political clan. They decided that they are not going to go with Obaseki. That gave the advantage of rigging without no sin. That gave them the advantage to rig, even if they have
Black
the
Panther.
passion of a lot of people.
Niger Watch, we don't reach 11, no, but we'll just the talk they go in case if you don't finish this, you can come in. Black Panther,
Yeah.
one thing I'm disagreeing with you is that the people decide. This political class you are talking about, they are not up to 200 or 100 in Edo State, not even up to 5,000. Let me not use that. That one is too much. Who are this political class? Former governor, these people, like Benidion, decided to turn their back on PDP because of this thing. And the recent thing of artifact coming in and this problem with the Oba, those kind of things from Obaseki side and all those kind of things. So because of all these things, some people decided to seek a defense, not because the election went the right way. Was it not the
Yes.
same political class that we are in Edo State? The obedient came out and said we
They
cannot
all
change
moved to
our result.
APC now. They all moved to APC.
They did not move. The people, the majority of Edo Light did not move to APC. Majority of Edo Light, I've had conversation, we observed, they sat back. They do not want to do anything, make any move. Because what? Not that they don't know that PDP won, but because it no concern us. Like people who supported the Olumide,
Yes,
say, okay,
you
see,
can. Yes,
una thing don't be like
I
this.
concur. I concur with you on that. They might have done that too, because it did
That was
not
one
come
of
with
the
the amount of votes that we normally bring forward every time.
even with the vote that was there, if a don't like came out and say we want to defend our vote, we saw what happened in 2023. That was the same thing that brought Imaswe as a senator today. People stood and challenged that you cannot change those results. So
Yes,
if it had happened that way, APC would have not had the opportunity of Wike and his brother
that that
rewriting
is
and
it.
giving the
Yes,
mandate,
yes,
taking over the
yes.
state today, irrespective of the political affiliation.
And
But
do
it's
you
because
know
of that
why? Do
sentiment.
you know why? Do you know why? It is because of Obaseki.
Exactly. But where is Obaseki? That is why I'm asking you, Mr. Blackman. Where is Obaseki today?
That man,
No
that
be
man. Let
Ghana
me tell
people they
you,
talk for. He's
that
traveling
man.
across the
See,
world, though.
let me tell you one thing. You see, Obaseki would have even turned the tide, because look, Nigerian voters, they are not very educated. Even the one who get BSc, they are not very educated. If Obaseki was a smart and intelligent man, you see that that after he don they say he dey do small small, dey do biscuit road. Artifact come, Obaseki go dey fight with our king. He come worsen the whole matter.
Those
You
are
see
part of the
intelligent.
factors that affected.
That is the one
Is
of the
it
greatest
a
factor that affected him.
okay?
He's
Is it
so
also
intelligent.
Ighodalo? Is it also
And
Ighodalo that did all
also
those things? Is
Ighodalo
it
himself was
Olumide Akpata that did
also
those things?
Ighodalo himself was just he's not acquainted with Edo State politics. He be like say they just dey carry am. He not dey acquainted with it very well.
Now,
Since
Black
I
Panther,
want ask question,
I want
I
you to
want
send
ask
a
question on
message.
Galabo.
Okay.
Since they have done the election, I think you people say Olumide is a lawyer, is this, is that. Have you ever heard him talk anything, whether good or bad, in that state since election have been done?
He don't talk now. The election where they put him,
When you wan
he
make you
had
talk, you
nothing
don
he
talk
will go
wetin
to
happen for the
court for.
election now.
He don't talk wetin happen now. The Edo
Now
And
people
when
only
you wan make
never
you
say
talk
they
again.
support.
where Peter Obi they talk for, where Peter Obi they talk wetin they happen for the state. So but, they never talk wetin happen for election.
He don talk wetin happen for election. He say dem rig him own person
I
join
said
am.
Rig him
since
out.
after that election, have you heard him say anything again? That is what I asked.
Person wey don after election wetin happen? He dey bury
They still
somebody.
they
You no know
manage
say he
the
bury
life now.
somebody.
Yeah, they buried somebody since that 30 now.
Wetin make e come do? And those
He's
things
not
wey PC don take over, wetin make e talk?
Olumide Akpata is not a regular politician. Those
He's
ones
not a
are
regular politician
technocrats.
now. You no know before.
They are technocrats. They just come in to see if the people will give them
And
chance.
that is
So it's
it.
not.
They are not regular politicians. They just come in to come and try their way, just like Obaseki, just so that they can come and take over.
No. Olumide had an intention of changing it. See,
Is
Olumide
it
don
one year
Olumide
I asked Olumide Opilas made factory? He said he doesn't care who
see
control it.
look Opula factory itself. You know why I said that? Because
There is no need of say. I don't know. I don't need to ask.
the
No need
deal
to say that.
on
He said
Opula
it. I
factory,
don't care. Listen very well. That
look, you
English.
got to care. You got to
That
care
English is
because
very simple. I don't care
you
who
can
control it.
you got to care because you can have a lawsuit. It's just like I buy motor from your friend, and now you dash am the motor. You come say you want that motor back.
They did. That is where
How was they buy am?
they did not dash. They did not dash my friend. My friend, we are just in charge, and he stole the motor.
He not steal am. They
He
buy
steal
am
am.
from you.
He did. He stole it because being a government did not give you a right to
Now,
go and say,
okay, now who put am on sell? Who put am on sell? Who put am on sell?
Okay.
That is where you will. You say you buy motor from my friend. That is where you and my friend will now come out and said you bought my own motor.
Now, your friend bought your motor from you.
No,
He
not
likes
my
the
friend
motor.
bought my motor. You said my friend sold my motor. So
No.
bought the,
I said
no,
you.
you
What
that
I
sold
wanted
the
to say is
motor,
that
you that
what I
sold the
wanted to
vehicle,
say.
and you that bought the vehicle, we answer the same query.
No, what I wanted to say is that to qualify the lawsuit that you get, your friend bought a car from you. You sold
No,
it
he
to
did
your
not
friend.
bought it from me.
No, I'm just explaining it. I'm explaining how they sell Opila.
My friend
I'm
sold
telling
my
that
car.
no. Oga Odua, let us be realistic. How Opila was done, deal was done. I'm trying to explain it so that everybody can understand. You, as the owner of the car, you inherited that car from your father. Now, your mindset is all about financial gain and money. Then you now took what you inherited from your father, you now sold it to your friend with an agreement with a lawyer.
My brother,
Wait now,
very wrong
make I
interpretation.
explain. No,
Very
make I
wrong interpretation.
look. I will tell you how they take do the deal. Go. They're not gonna tell you how they take do and how they tell you so.
The property belongs to Shomole.
No, the property inherited from Edo State. As Edo State now put as
He did not
father
inherit
now.
it from Edo State. My brother, listen very well. If he inherited from Edo State person will never come out and say this is our property. So
no, you know they understand what they talk. You know you never see
there
understand
is no
that.
need to your understanding.
The property now Edo State get am.
That's good. So
Edo State come put am for in care.
No, that's good. That is, they put it in the care. So
in
now
care.
where is something that is put in your care? Who are you then?
That's what I'm trying to explain to you now, that it's like a father inherits something.
No, inherit and put it in care is different something. Is it not English? I inherit this thing is in my care. It's different pronunciation and different
Okay,
meaning.
let me remove that inheritance now, because that one is conflicting. Let's say they put you in care.
That's good. When you now sold the property that is in your care, who are you?
It depends the thief now. We know the person is the thief now. We don't know. We don't know.
The person that bought the property, who is him?
The thief, where that person
no,
be.
It's very simple.
Now, wait. Before you go, Odua, let me describe it. Let me describe something for you so that you can understand that. You see, when you wait,
stolen property, who is he?
Wait, Odua. I know say native. Wait, let me make you understand. In governance, when a law is enacted, the law might be like offensive to the public. Like what you have in United States now, lobbying is a crime in Nigeria. But lobbying, paying somebody money to go make sure say they pass a bill on behalf of you, it's not a criminal offense in America. Now that is what I'm going to use. It's like a man that the law said he can do anything with what is in his possession. You see what that's why I tell you, say our law our law na nonsense. He can do anything with possession. He can sell it, he can buy it, he can do anything without not being thrown into jail. That is your law now.
The law said when they put something in your care, you can sell it, you can do this, and you will not go to jail.
Yes, because it's the governor of the state.
A governor is of the state. Isn't the owner of the property? Was that?
Yes, the governor become the custodian of the property. He governed. Yes,
it's a caretaker.
Yes, it's a caretaker.
That's good. If a caretaker said the house of a landlord, then what will happen to him and those who
the law that is guiding the caretaker of the state said
the house of the landlord.
Wait. Just hold on, make me hear.
Simple answer.
No,
The law said the house of the landlord.
Odua, just hold on. You understand? Me and you in the same place. I want to make you understand what happened. Look, the in governance, the caretaker has a statutory law that guides him, that give him the authority. You know, in politics, when you hand over ballot, when you overvote to somebody, you win. You have given that person your sovereignty. You have entrusted your sovereignty in the hand of that person. So anything he does in it, it's no longer criminal. He's doing it on behalf of you.
And me said I did not send him.
Now, what you need to do is to go to court.
That's good. That is where him and the buyer has to face the consequence.
That is the problem, because it will be very difficult.
It is not difficult.
You know why it's going to be difficult?
It is not difficult because you are selling the property that is not yours.
No, it is going to be very, very difficult. Because who they sign anything, na governor. Who they sign your life for Edo State, na governor. Who they sign money, your economy, your destiny, na governor. Now the power they give and be that. Now,
then why are you people talking of impeachment? Why are you people talking of impeachment?
Corruption now.
When you know that it is the governor that are doing something, then why are you saying why the other one did not impeach this one? Why this one did not
because
impeach
we are in an abnormal situation in Nigeria. If it were a normal situation, they would have queried the sale of that company. That query will now make that sales illegal because it's in the hands of the judge. It will not make it illegal. They will now put it back to status quo.
Black Panther, stop defending things that is not right.
No, that is the way you're going to. No, I'm telling you the way you are going to go about it in the law.
The other time you said I should go and buy 40%. I will not start controlling it. I laugh. The person who has 60%.
Odua, the law does not permit you.
No law that says be a criminal. There's no law that says be a criminal. I will cover you.
Don't see, ignorant of the law will not make you escape jail time. Let me tell you now. That's why I'm telling you the law now.
I thank God that you know that. I thank God you know. That is why they say impeach people who did evil.
Odua, Nigeria is in an abnormal situation. If it's a normal situation, to get your property back is through your House of Assembly, which should not enact a bylaw that will hold to status quo the sales of that property. Then they will not go into the court sitting. The judge will not also pronounce, because of the law enacted by the House, they will not pronounce it back to status quo. Let's see how it was sold. Let's see the criminal aspect of it. That is when Obaseki, the other man, the other tailor, go come sit to ask them question. Did they consult with the House before selling such a magnitude of a property of the Edo people? That would be question they will ask them, because the House of Assembly have already enacted a law that made it criminal. They can make a law that will bypass, that will even recall that property itself. They want to look into that property. We are in an abnormal situation in Nigeria.
Black Panther. Did you know that as many people who were House of Assembly, who feel they have right of selling such property, did you know that all of them can go to jail for it? Because if you said you are a House of Assembly, did you consult your constituency before you said it? You said no.
That is why we say we are abnormal situation.
You just decide because
you see now you are not explaining. You are explaining what is.
So that is where
democracy is hidden. Is in democracy there is criminality, there is corruption. It is Nigeria that exposed the corruption and criminality of democracy. All over the world they hide them. They do a small. But Nigeria open and finish. That is why we are asking for our own system.
Way of life
all right,
for Nigeria.
All right, let's round up. I don't hear you and Mr. Odua argument, not be small thing.
No, say Odua they had to come explain things to Ram. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Mr. Alabo, thank you, sir, for handling the platform. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, everyone that came in. I'm Black Panther, Mr. Ojoa, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, sir. Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Give us a mandate. You guys handled the platform well. Talking about Asweg Odaro, talking about Lucky Benudio, so I was very happy listening to all this. But let's continue again tomorrow from where we stop. I appreciate every one of you. Nobody could call in today. So though some of you called, but I couldn't pick anymore. Mr. Joseph Oji, thank you very much, sir, for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Thanks for the text attached to it as well. So Mr. Alf is the UK commissioner in Nigeria, says Tinubu reforms are very bold and on the right track for recovery. And I only laugh, I go laugh for that one. Thank you, Madam Peggy Modi. Thank you, Simon Gelmed there. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you all, my people. My poor rider on the comment section. Mother of all my diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Abazi, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, Madam Peggy Modi, once again. Olumide Omi, my brother. Thank you. Onos, I can see you. Thank you, Destiny Variable. Thank you, Bex Max. Thank you, everyone right there. We've come to the end of the broadcast. Allow to end the show right now. See you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Look out for our pre-recorded videos during the day. My people, good night. Now, yeah, I will enjoy the curtain.
All of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. We're gonna go to work. Every walk gets paid. We're gonna go to work. I make a day fear my God. We're gonna go to work. I make a day fear my maker. We're gonna go to work. Whoever will come and go on song, organize. My God, I make a fear my maker.